4 to the third.
4 to the third.
4 to the third, that's okay, or
Is that
4
all I
cubed.
have to do, or do I just-
Well, let's go ahead and we're going to take it a step further, okay? So I like what he's done so far, right? Negative exponent drops, okay? Now, does anybody know what 4 times 4 times 4 is?
64.
64, very good. So we're going to get 1 over 64 will be my final answer here, okay? That's what I expect to see on your homework, 1 over 64, okay? All right, negative 3 to the 0. Negative 3 to the 0. Okay, Link.
2.
No, Link.
1.
1, thank you. Okay, anything to the 0 power is 1, okay? All right. Maddie, you want to do C?
Sure.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got 1 over parentheses negative 5 over 2
Squared, okay.
squared. And then that equals to 1 over 25.
Nice job. Nice job. Okay, does anybody have a question on those first 3? Okay, all right, let's flip over then. Okay, write down what you think your answer for D should be here. What should your answer for D be? All right, anybody think they have an answer that looks good? Okay, Ashley, what do you got over here? Ashley, let's do Ashley.
1x.
1x9
Wait. 1 and then.
over or
yeah,
divided by?
Over x the 9th.
There you go, good. X to the 9th power. Very good. Okay. All right, right. It's negative, so it just means it drops, right? So negative means the x to the 9th needs to drop down. Okay. Let's go to this one. Now on this one, notice how I've kind of thrown in some other stuff. We don't have all just negative exponents. Okay. The only thing that's going to move is the negative exponent. So the only guy that's moving is this guy. Okay. That 5. What exponent's on that 5?
3
Nope.
No.
Nope.
to the power.
Nothing.
Nope.
1.
1. Okay. Guys, every number you've ever worked with always has a 1 there. But why do we need to say 5 to the first? Say 5 if there's one of them? We don't need to know there's one. We know there's one of them. So it's kind of a waste of time to put ones. That's why we've never done it. So since you started counting in kindergarten, okay, there's always been an exponent of 1 there. We just don't write it down. It's kind of a waste of lead, really. Okay? So we're just going to leave it as 5. It's got a positive exponent on it, so it doesn't move. All right? So positive, positive stay. Negative moves. Okay? So the 5 and the a to the 3rd are going to stay on top, and then b squared will drop to the bottom. So when I'm looking at this, this guy drops, everything else stays because it's already positive. If it's positive, don't move it. Okay? We want all positive exponents. Exponents. Okay? I don't care about the numbers. Positive exponents. Yes?
For D, wouldn't it be, I know it was 1 over x to the 9th power, but wouldn't that also be 1 over 9?
No, it's x to the 9th. It's not 1/9.
Because when you simplify it,
There's no simplifying. We don't know what x is. We can't do anything with it.
okay.
Do you know what number x is? Did they tell you that somewhere? No. So then there's nothing to do with it. Okay? So when there's a variable, you got to leave it there. Okay? All right, so F. What do you think was going to happen here on F? Now we've got a negative on the bottom. What do you think happens there? Ashley, what do you think?
Does it go to c to the power of positive 3?
Good. We're going to just take it and we're going to move this guy up. Okay? So c to the 3rd on top. I can put a 1 on bottom if I want, but I don't need to do that. Okay? So just c to the 3rd. Okay? All right. Take a second, write down what you think the answer for G and H are, and then we'll talk about them. So go ahead and try G and H, and let's just see how you do. That's right. Very good. Yeah.
Everything was a bit
So just leave it so 2 and then 8. Put the 2 up front. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so it'll just bring this over to 2 and then on G, anybody have an answer they wanna try here on G? Brianne, what do you think?
2, then A to the
Nice job, really nice job, okay, so A to the third is just gonna move up, okay? And this is just saying take 2 times this guy, alright? Alright, and let's see here, now I saw some interesting answers on this one. So what do we think here? Okay, Sam?
I got one over n to the fourth, and n to the second power.
Nice job, really
Are you
nice
sure
job.
that was right?
Yeah, it is. Okay, so a couple side notes here. 1, n is negative, it moves. The 2 is positive, doesn't move. You only move the negative, okay? So this guy stays. Now, I don't care if you have these two flip-flopped. If you have m squared out front and then n to the fourth, that's okay. That's allowed, okay? So it's okay if you have these flip-flopped, that'll be the same answer, okay? All right, anybody got a question on that? Yes, sir.
How about you make it look like E, where you just bring up M, with, so it looked like N4 and then -2.
n for m negative 2. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know how this became a positive if you didn't move him. Okay, so he's negative on top, he has to go to the bottom to become positive. And then when you brought this guy up, yeah, that technically is -2, but we have to have all positive exponents. Okay, otherwise our answer's wrong, okay? Alright, anybody else have a question for me? Okay, alright, so now getting down to kind of the last part here, okay? Now, you guys keep trying to put in numbers for those letters, well now they're gonna give you numbers for those letters, okay? It's because some of you guys kept trying to do that, okay? So on the first part here, what we're gonna do is it tells you that n is -2 and w is 5, and that's the information we're gonna use, okay? So we're just gonna start by plugging that in. So n is -2. I am gonna put that in parentheses. All of that sticks together to the -4 power, and then in place of w, I'm gonna put 5 to the 0. Okay, 5 to the 0. Alright, so now let's start with the easy one. What's 5 to the 0? 1, okay? So we basically know anytime you have something to 0 power, you're gonna have to mess with it. It's just a 1. It's not gonna change our answer at all. Okay? Now, what about that -2 to the -4 power? Well, what's gonna happen to it first? Before, I don't want numbers, I just wanna know what we're gonna do to it.
Just a minute.
You're gonna what?
Oh I got it.
Very good, you're gonna move it down, right? Okay? So you have technically a 1 up on top from 5 to the 0. And you have -2 to the +4. -2 to the +4 there. Alright, so now think about that. What's -2 times -2? -2 times -2? -2 times -2.
Positive
Oh.
8.
-4.
2 times 2 is
No,
4.
But
Okay,
the
so
whole
then
thing
you've got
is
4 times 4,
16.
16. Okay, so we're going to end up with 1/16. Alright, whew, that was rough, guys. That was a rough one. Okay, alright, so let's take a look at it again. Okay, so n is -2, so I'm going to have -2 to the -1 and 5 squared. Okay, now I put my negative in parentheses so that I tell myself that I have to take that whole thing to that exponent. Okay, now before we start evaluating anything, what needs to happen here? Sam?
You'd have to move the -2 and the -1s down, and you get 1 over -2 in parentheses, the 1 power, and 5 first power.
Good, okay? So we took and moved this guy down. I like what he's done there. So we've got -2 to the first link, -2 to the first, and then 5 squared. Okay? So now what is -2 to the first? Or sorry, yeah, to the first. Just -2, right? It's just itself. Alright, so -2. What is 5 squared? 25. So now you're going to multiply those two together. What's -2 times 25? -50. So 1 over -50. And that's going to be your answer.